Now, plant foods are really wonderful for helping with Alzheimer's disease. The plant foods you see on the right are in a fruit net on our boat. And all of that's about worth $5 in Mexico, and really delicious food that it is, and so good for you. Why are plant foods so good for you? They have polyphenols, vitamin C. Polyphenols are antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, protect our brain cells. Some of them, like the anthocyanins, go right up to our brain and protect them. Vitamin C, vitamin E are found in plant foods principally. Carotenoids are found only in plant foods, and these all protect brain cells from death. They reduce inflammation and improve cognition and memory. When they looked at post-mortem Alzheimer's brains, they found that these carotenoids, like beta-carotene and lutein, all of the carotenoids were lower, and they weren't getting enough. But we can get enough. Eat those colorful fruits and vegetables. Here's a study on blueberries, and it's the 2018 study in the European Journal of Nutrition, one of my favorite journals. Anthocyanins in berries can cross the blood-brain barrier. They found inside the hippocampus, a thinking area of the brain. And they protect the brain both with antioxidant and anti-inflammatory actions. They improve memory, and were found also in the cerebellum, cortex, and the striatum. And the striatum is part of our movement area. And for people with Parkinson's disease, it's even more important to get those anthocyanins in there to help with movement disorders. It may help with other movement disorders too. Here's a graph of anthocyanins. 26 years, let's see if I can move this out of my way. That's good. The risk over 26 years of dementia was cut in half by Flavonols and cut into a quarter by anthocyanins. And you can see here that the 100% risk, and then with more quercetin. Quercetin is the most abundant polyphenol in our diets, most diets. And it's very protective, found in green beans and onions and grapes and many other healthy whole plant foods. So quercetin knocked the risk of dementia over 26 years by half. Anthocyanins knocked it down even further, down to much, much less. Those who ate more berries delayed dementia by up to 2.5 years. This is from the Nurses' Health Study, reported in the Annals of Neurology. We use 1 cup of berries daily, as I mentioned, either blueberries, strawberries, or red grapes, in the Hawaii Dementia Prevention Trial, and this also helped people to recover. Now, carotenoids are another plant food substance that's really, really helpful. This 2020 study in the Journal of Nutrition shows that without carotenoids, you have this risk of Alzheimer's disease. But on a dose-dependent manner, if you ate 9 milligrams, you had less, 12 less, 14 less, 17 less. At 22 milligrams, you had 51% less chance of having problems with your memory and dementia. However, 22 milligrams was the highest they found in that population. I checked my diet, I eat 43 milligrams a day. So maybe my risk is even lower. I'd like to think so. And I'd like your risk to be lower too. So eat plenty of these colorful carotenoids. And they're found not only in fruits and vegetables, but purple sweet potatoes or red sweet potatoes and carrots and many other foods, both roots and fruits and vegetables, easy to find. Here we get another little brain break. This is the West Maui Mountains, and I look forward to returning there, although Mexico is very beautiful. The risk of Alzheimer's disease was 4 times with those deficient in vitamin E. Did you know 93% of Americans are deficient in vitamin E? I know I mentioned that once, but it is a stunning statistic. Don't be one of them. The recent meta-analysis of 116 publications, that's a big meta-analysis, confirmed that Alzheimer's patients had significantly lower vitamin E levels in both cerebrospinal fluid and in the brain. Vitamin E is necessary to protect us from vitamin E. How does vitamin E work? Vitamin E can regenerate superoxide dismutase. I mentioned, do you remember the 3 minerals necessary for it? That zinc, copper, and manganese? Okay, just testing your memory. It also reduces brain inflammation. When you have enough vitamin E, less of the cyclooxygenase enzymes are made. And this is very important because cyclooxygenase enzymes are precisely the ones that convert arachidonic acid into hydroperoxy icosahexatetraenoic acid, convert that into leukotrienes that are highly inflammatory in the brain and the body, everywhere. So it's really great that vitamin E can create less of these COX enzymes so you don't overproduce these highly inflammatory molecules, also reducing blood clotting, thinning the blood, and reducing pain and fever. Vitamin E is more powerful than even vitamin A or C and provided a substantial degree of protection against Alzheimer's disease and dementia, according to this 2018 study in the Journal of Medical Research and Innovation. And I show you the sunflower seeds up there. In this study, it was a prospective study in China, and they looked at people who ate nuts, and it lowered their odds of memory loss 40% over 2 years. Again, a stunning lowering of loss. Now, in China, the most eaten nut is peanuts, which are fairly rich in vitamin E. They concluded nut consumption was associated with sustained memory. An ounce of nuts daily in this study, we use 2 ounces, 1 ounce of sunflower seeds and 1 ounce of walnuts. In this study, reduced neurodegenerative disease 35% across 29 studies. That's actually the second study down there in BMC NIST. They followed 800 elders for 4 years. Vitamin E in food lowered the risk of developing Alzheimer's disease by 67%. Because of this study and hundreds of others, I included in our Hawaii dementia prevention trial 1 ounce of walnuts and 1 ounce of sunflower seeds. You can do this yourself. It's not hard at all. Because many elders have bowel pockets called diverticuli and are advised not to eat nuts, intact nuts, we had the people grind their nuts up in either a coffee grinder or a blender so that when they ate the nuts, they would both get more vitamin E and not get problems with bowel pockets. What about supplementary vitamin E? When you take supplementary vitamin E, you're going to very, very likely get fake vitamin E. What it is the synthetic vitamin E is called all-racemic alpha tocopherol. The real stuff is called RRR alpha tocopherol. And RRR alpha tocopherol is shown in the top left of my little drawing here. I should give credit to McGraw-Hill Vitamins and Minerals Demystified for this graph that I made for them and included in my book. If you look at the graph, fake, 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 fake. 4 of them, the ones on the right that start with S, are completely inactive vitamin E. And now this is like having vitamin E that looks like vitamin E go up to protect a brain cell, but it's like a rent-a-cop with a plastic gun and no bullets. It doesn't work. It doesn't protect the brain cell from death. Your body says, oh, look, we have vitamin E, let's send it up there. But it's not, it's fake. And the other 3 fake ones are much less effective than real vitamin E. It's extremely hard to find real vitamin E in a supplement. I know that when I went to my manufacturer of brain and body food and said, I want the real vitamin E, they said, do you realize this is going to double the cost of the entire supplement? And I said, okay. Vitamin E is effective in improving cognitive performance in Alzheimer's disease patients. The form of vitamin E is critically important, not only that it is real, not fake alpha tocopherol, but that the gamma tocopherol and others are included in it. We supplied 500 milligrams of non-synthetic vitamin E, and I put between 400 and 500 in the brain and body food. And I feel that this is necessary to protect my brain, and it's very difficult to find a good source of it, though. This study in 2019 confirmed that vitamin E is effective in improving cognitive performance in Alzheimer's disease.